This is my British excitement voice.
That's your British excitement.
I didn't hear British at all.
No.
No,
I mean, not a lick of British.
well,
Matter of fact, it just kind of sounded like Tired Zero. I didn't hear any kind of accent in it.
no, it was just my British version of being excited. It's having no excitement at all while being totally excited.
I mean, the entire extent of my British is when I call Boozer Bowser. Hello, Bowser.
Hi, I've got something you'll be interested in. Those performance
Okay, well, that's doing
upgrades
that.
we
Let me
discussed after the
close
last
that.
race. They're on the car and the data looks promising. Take a look at the details.
Initial.
Some heroes don't wear capes. Iowa man jailed for shooting fireworks at 4 a.m. and telling the police he'd shoot more fireworks. He did this while he had a blunt hanging out of his mouth because, honestly, this is America, is what he said. When asked to take a preliminary breathalyzer test, he responded that he would take a preliminary go F yourself test. Some heroes don't wear capes.
Okay, what I'm about to send you to is an actual arcade cabinet in Japan. It costs about $5 US to play one game.
Customer.
And no, yes, those are full-size cars.
Good morning, welcome to the Red Bull Ring. Let's join the action trackside as the cars are about to appear for today's practice session. A warm welcome once again to the man standing beside me in the commentary box for this session, Anthony Davidson. Hello, Ant. Excited to get underway?
Yeah, absolutely. I always look forward to seeing the cars get out there on track. They probably won't be on the limit immediately, of course. We know that one or two of the teams are looking to do some work on new aerodynamic packages, so that always takes some time to get into. But it'll be really interesting to see later on in the session what kind of performance gains are there to be found.
So take a few laps to get the tyres up to temperature. Try and feel your way around.
I heard a giggling. Has to be zero.
Yep.
And how much does it cost to do that?
$5 American dollars. Because it's an arcade in Japan. Those are real size cars, by the way. Placed on shaker tables. So what that means is, you know those rides or those games where you sit in a something and it bounces to how you react. That's what those do.
That's looking good now. Let's try for purple.
Some puns.
For consistency, if you can chain good corners together.
Would ants hallucinate if they took antacid? Made a shirt out of thumbtacks because I wanted to look sharp, and everyone said I was just tacky.
Go home, you're drunk.
When my boyfriend told me to stop impersonating a flamingo, I had to put my foot down. Leather armor is the best for sneaking because it's literally made of hide.
Conditions to remain dry for a while. I'll update you if the outlook changes.
Now that's funny. I will remember that. Why whenever you're rogue you have to wear leather? Because it's made of hide. If you wear cowboy clothes, are you ranch dressing? R.I.P. boiled water, you will be missed.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
When I drink alcohol, everyone calls me an alcoholic. When I drink Fanta, no one calls me fantastic.
Jesus.
Do you count cows with a calculator?
You what?
Do you count cows with a calculator? Two atoms were walking along until one of them says, "Oh no, I think I lost an electron." "Are you sure?" says the other. "Yes, I'm positive." If you have a taco emergency, do you call 911?
Well, it takes one to know one.
So do you call a sketchy Italian neighborhood the Spaghettio? I can't believe I got fired from the calendar factory. All I did was take a day off.
That's the end of the program. Box this lap so we can analyze the data. Box this lap.
My doctor said I should eat more green, so I started dyeing my cookies. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. What is the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is really heavy and the other is a little lighter. Stealing someone's coffee is called mugging. Whoever invented knock knock jokes should get a Nobel Prize.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
The other day I held the door open for a clown. It was a nice gesture. No matter how far you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary. I put my grandma on speed dial. We call it Instagram.
Those are horrible.
Funny. A society that keeps cures a secret in an effort to sell medication for huge profits. It's not a civilized society. It's a mental institution ruled over by psychopaths. In 2007, in Alaska, they found a well that had a spear point in it that was manufactured in Massachusetts in 1801. This is apparently learning day in the stream. I asked my wife, where do you want to go for our anniversary? It warmed my heart to see her face melt in sweet appreciation. Somewhere I haven't been in a long time, she said, so I suggested, how about the kitchen? And that's when the fight started. Years back, when the crisis was going on in the meat market, I took my wife to a restaurant. The waiter, for some reason, took my order first. I'll have the strip steak medium rare, please, he said. Oh, really? Aren't you worried about Mad Cow? Nah, she can order for herself. And that's when the fight started. One year I decided to buy my mother-in-law a cemetery plot as a Christmas gift. The next year I didn't buy her a gift. When she asked me why, I replied, "You still haven't used the gift I bought you last year." My wife and I were watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire while we were in bed. I turned to her and said, "Do you want to have sex?" "No," she answered. I then said, "Is that your final answer?" She didn't even look at me this time. She simply said yes. So I said, "Well, I'd like to become a friend." And that's when the fight started. Dear Icebergs, sorry to hear about the global warming thing. Enjoy the Carmen. You're sincere to the Titanic.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
Say that again.
My friend is he's a nurse on a cruise liner, and in the break room it says, Dear Iceberg, sorry to hear about global warming. Enjoy your Carmen. You're sincere.
I don't know why that's funny to me, but that's funny as shit. Titanic's like them apples.
Right? Back in a minute. My sister always gets my father the best gifts. And so, this Father Day, my sister got my dad two things. The first one was a nightlight, and the other one was this thing you hang on the edge of your toilet that lights your toilet up in the middle.
Another customer.
Gerald!
Oh no, never mind. It's just Gerald.
Friend. Come in, come in. Promises, promises.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 14.7.
And then you could be a trader. So like you can trade stuff between star systems, including like slaves for the Empire. I guess the Empire does massive slave trading, transport slaves. Later on, you can transport passengers. So you basically have like a gigantic cruise ship and transport them to different stars. You also want to run tourist loops for people through parts of the galaxy.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. A Haas,
Ricardo,
Ricciardo and Lewis Hamilton. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
You got you, buddy.
Be right back.